Windy conditions continue to hurt efforts to contain wildfires in the Texas Panhandle. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. More people were forced out of their homes as another fire erupted over the weekend. Fox 4's Alex Boyer live with the latest on those fires. Alex.
Hi, Clarice. You know, according to the Hutchinson County Red Cross, they're dealing with about 150 homes that have been damaged or destroyed as a result of the wildfires. And keep in mind that this is just one of at least 5 other counties affected by these wildfires. On a more positive note, firefighters as well as Good Samaritans from North Texas continue to head over there to help. Wildfires burning in the Texas Panhandle since last week continue to consume acres upon acres of farmland, leaving ranchers and their surviving cattle crippled.
We just knew that we needed to jump up and take action.
Harlan Smith is a Dallas-based construction executive, but this past weekend he put his truck driving skills to good use, helping to deliver hundreds of bales of hay to the Texas Panhandle. He gets emotional thinking about the dozens of volunteers who showed up with their semis, pickup trucks, and trailers ready to help.
Everyone's meeting everyone for the first time. This is a group of strangers, and they just
stepped up.
Yeah. And excuse me. I watched guys big burly guys that just broke down.
The group picked up another 200+ bales of hay once the first load was gone. Smith says they delivered hay until 3 Sunday morning.
They burned through a lot of hay, the cattle do.
The wind is still a challenge for crews trying to contain the fires. DeSoto firefighters have joined the fight. Even so, a new fire erupted this past weekend, briefly forcing more people from their homes. 6 fires are actively burning out west. The Smokehouse Creek fire, which is the largest, has scorched more than 1 million acres.
There's still fires burning here. There's containment's getting better. Support
from North Texas continues. Texas Baptist men sent 60 volunteers to the town of Fritch this weekend, where a boil water notice is in place. TBM set up areas for people to shower and do laundry. They also handed out boxes for residents to put stored belongings.
Of course, a lot of what we do has to do with providing help, hope, and healing. So it's more than just physical work and trying to give encouragement to folks as they walk these difficult times.
And as some recovery efforts get underway in fire-ravaged neighborhoods, Hutchinson County officials northeast of Amarillo are asking for specific donations.
Really shovels of all natures, because as we get closer to like cleanup and things like that, we're going to need a multitude of different types. The snow shovels are wider, and it allows us to pick up and shovel more debris more efficiently.
And Texas Baptist Men says they have additional equipment and volunteers headed that way tomorrow from Collin County. Meanwhile, Harlan Smith tells me he's in the process of helping to organize another hay run. Clarice, you know, it's a lot of North Texans stepping up to help their fellow neighbors in need.
Absolutely, and the need, as we saw from Harlan Smith, powerful and emotional, and the need is great. Alex Boyer, live. Thank you.